Folks across the country are talking about the murder of Specialist Vanessa Guillen after top-ranking Fort Hood officers confirmed her remains. They were hers. But Guillen was one of many Fort Hood soldiers killed during their tour on Fort Hood. In the last year, 5 soldiers have died violent deaths in Central Texas. Fox 44's Kendall Green has been looking into more of the soldier deaths coming out of the shadows. He joins us now live. Kendall, Vanessa is one of several.
Yeah, Adam, Specialist Vanessa Guillen case has sparked outrage across the country, but that's with the help of thousands of protesters and a ton of community-wide support. But for families without that, like the one of Gregory Weedle Morales, they feel his death gets lost in the background. They hope their case and others regarding Fort Hood soldiers get just as much attention and justice. This mural in Killeen, paying tribute to Specialist Vanessa Guillen, has been drawing dozens by the day. But featured at the feet of the mural is a picture of Gregory Weedle Morales, another Fort Hood soldier who disappeared from the post. After almost a year, authorities found his remains just last month. Killeen police tell Fox 44 that his case remains active at this hour. Morales, like Guillen, knew as a child that he someday wanted to be a soldier in the Army, and that dream turned into a nightmare for his family.
The whole military promise is basically that your children are going to be part of this big family and everybody's going to take care of everybody. And that just doesn't happen.
Morales' family isn't alone when it comes to being left in the dark without answers. The Killeen Police Department and Harker Heights PD confirmed that they have pending investigations involving 5 other soldiers killed this year alone. 20-year-old Shelby Tyler Jones was shot in Killeen near Fort Hood Street on March 1st. 23-year-old Shaquan Allred and Freddie Dela Cruz were killed in an overnight shooting in Killeen. Police found their bodies along with another individual overnight on the 14th of March. And Harker Heights police are investigating the murder of 27-year-old Brandon Rosecrans, who was shot and killed in his vehicle left on fire in May. All of the soldiers mentioned who had their lives cut short by violent crimes were in their 20s. The total number of arrests made in all of the cases, including Specialist Vanessa Guillen, only 1.
It's frustrating that there haven't been any arrests made in anything else. It's just nothing. You don't hear anything about Greg, nothing about Brandon.
The family of Gregory Weedle Morales says that lack of justice, coupled with the lack of transparency, is a serious cause for concern, adding that Fort Hood needs to do a better job of ensuring safety for their younger soldiers on and off post.
Fort Hood needs to know that my son's life mattered to many people. They need to show the same care and concern for each and every soldier that's missing from that place, and more concern for those that are still there.
Fox 44 reached out to Fort Hood's Public Affairs Office to get an update on their current investigations involving the deaths of these soldiers, and we haven't heard back. Now, later we'll tell you about a petition created to hold the Army accountable in Gregory Weedle Morales' death. That's coming up at 9:30. In the studio, I'm Kendall Green, Fox 44 News.